The saints and sinners of the capital's food and drink scene have been named and in some cases shamed in a poll of Londoners' best and worst restaurants of the year. Based entirely on Twitter reviews, London app Twizzoo's sifted through over 12 million tweets and now have the list to show for it. Maddie Parra is behind the research. Pleased to say joins us.
Hi.
Morning. Lovely to have you with us.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
Let's get straight to business. The best, the worst, and any surprises in this list.
Yeah, I mean, we were, it always kind of surprises you to see who's really chatting about which restaurants on Twitter. I think PK topped our list this year. It opened earlier this year, and we always see the new openings really gain momentum on Twitter. It's a really big make or break point for them. We're surprised to see Zzz's as a chain on the top 99 list. Usually we see the independents, are the ones that people love on Twitter, but it's a great example that chains can also make the list. I think for the sinners, J.D. Wetherspoon's probably not a surprise to anybody that was on the list, but yeah, it was good to see.
What sort of things did people say about the ones they loved and perhaps the ones they didn't love quite so much?
Yeah, I think for the ones that people love, they love the great presentation of the food because they love taking pictures of it and tweeting about it. So food porn is like a huge thing on Twitter. I think people love to complain about the service. So service is where you can really trip up, and bad service is a bit unforgivable in the Twitter sphere because if you're waiting around for your bill or something like that, they get out their phone and they start tweeting about it. So.
I think I'm right in saying you sifted through over 12 million tweets to compile this list. How did you go about doing that?
Yeah, so we've built a filter on top of Twitter that can pick up anytime somebody tweets about a restaurant, bar, cafe, pub. And then once we get that tweet in, we look at, is it positive? Is it negative? Who tweeted it? Was it a food critic or just somebody, random off the street? We try to weed out things from, the restaurant's PR companies or possibly the chefs that wouldn't be credible. And then once we've analyzed all these things, we try to recommend where the best places are and where the worst ones to avoid.
Talking of that very important point, what message do you think London's food and drink establishments should take from this list?
I think a lot of people falsely seem to assume that the restaurants that make our list are the ones who have tons of followers on Twitter. They spend so much time, with their social media account. But if you take a look at the list, some of the restaurants, they only have 200 or 300 followers. So I think the key takeaways is to keep at it, try to build that relationship, even if you have a small loyal follower list to begin with. Really take the time, put your Twitter handle up in the restaurant so people know how to reach you.